One. Hey Emily, Wade giving you a call here. Just wanted to check in with you and see what you're finding after a cold weekend here. We had some, as everybody knows, some tough temperatures on Friday and Saturday night, and another little frost scare here last night. We've been asking everybody to hurry up and wait. What are you seeing out in the field? I'm kind of paging through your Twitter feed right now, Emily, and I see you're doing a lot of scouting with your team right now, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we got out there right away on Monday to take a look at everything, just to start assessing and know exactly how bad the damage was going to be. And we got out there, and what we were seeing is Monday it was already warming up. So even though we had tissue that wasn't looking the best on the plant, a lot of times, as long as our planting depth was right, we're actually gonna be okay over in this area for the most part. We definitely have some outliers where if we did get a little bit shallow and the temperature in the valleys there got below what we needed them to for a long enough period of time, we definitely got nipped back a little bit, and we have those fields out there. But it's a very, very severe case is when we're finding a lot of the times what we're finding, Wade, and I think you can see that there,
Yep.
is this all of this green right here is all of our new growth. And what was sticking out of the ground was just that dead part when that frost came and hit us. So we just with the forecast that we've had this week, it's recovered fairly well. I like it that it's not as wet out right now either, because it's helping all of that dead matter dry up quicker so that the new shoot and these new leaves can push through a little bit harder. um I think that for the majority of our area we're going to be okay. We Like I said before, any of that stuff that was planted in the April 20th through the 23rd time frame, that's actually the stuff that's looking the worst for us. I think it's only because we had some cold stress emergence on there too. So not only are we finding any frost damage, and that plant was a little bit farther ahead, it was in that V1 to almost V2 stage in a lot of cases if it was planted in that date range. Now though, since it had so much vegetative growth, and if we were on a little bit lighter soils, that's where we're going to see the most issues from. But anything planted before that is actually pushing through really well, and anything that was planted then right when we could get back into the fields on May 2nd, that is looking very, very good. We didn't touch the growing point when the frost came through, and it hasn't had the cold stress like what that stuff planted before did either. So it's looking all really, really good over here. I'm pretty optimistic about the outcome of this, and I think we're going to see a really good turnaround. I would say, um, for upper end yield potential, I bet it's 10% of our area that got nipped on just from the yield or just from the frost that we did see.
Kind of the Menominee, Duran, South, River Falls area, about 10% of that, huh?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Down by if everybody knows where Plum City is, that's kind of a microclimate down in there too. They've got a lot of hills. Anywhere where we did see the hills, that's gonna be hit a little bit worse too than some of the large open fields like what we see up by River Falls and the Baldwin Roberts area.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, low-lying areas and certainly sand. And talked to one of your sales
Right.
reps today, talking about how really pleased that we're out there with our seed depth gauges, assessing seed depth. An awful lot of
Yeah.
scare if that seed got too shallow or that seed trench didn't get closed, right?
Right, exactly. And we're actually, as we're out there scouting right now, I'm going to encourage, especially my guys and everybody, to be out there as much as possible, because we're finding a lot of planter errors, and we're kind of coming to the conclusion right now that we had such a good spell in there for a while in the later part of April that it encouraged guys to just go while the good was there and not stop and check as much as what we probably should have. And we're seeing quite a bit more planter issues than in years past right now. So that's really what we're out there and we're talking to customers about most of the time.
Okay, well, great. Well, Emily, I'm going to let you get back down the road, but thanks for giving us an update from the field, and we'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.